Hello there, future me. As you know from last time I broke my tripod, so you may have a bit in the way here of my brother's, I don't know, TV stand, that's it. Today is Thursday, the 15th of May at 10 to 8. Let me check if this is recording. It is indeed. Oh, you get some of my lovely poster. Yeah, 10 to 8. Thursday, 15th of May. Today, I did nothing interesting. Today isn't important. I haven't made one of these videos for ages. So not last weekend, the one before, starting the 3rd of May, now the 15th. What I did was, on the Saturday, I came here, my dad's house, with Hugh. We came on the bus, and he kept like saying really cringy meme shit, like modern memes, just painful, like Riz and Skibidi. It's like, I want to kill myself. So I used my closed body language, pretended I was not with him on that bus, just stared out the window. The next thing we did is, we got off the bus, we went to Zeke's. He lives across the road from me, it's like there. And he gave us a tour, me, Hugh'd already seen it, and, which I did not know before, but apparently Hugh just like turned up one day, because he thought Zeke said he could come over, but he didn't really, it was weird. And I really want to play the Astrobot demo, because Zeke has a PS5, so I played a quarter of it, which, it was very cool. I need to continue at some point. Oh yeah, today, Imogen was like, oh, I have a PS5 at my house, I have Astrobot, and I was like, I'm good, Zeke lives across the road, and then she was like, oh, well, how far is it, do you live away from Madeline's? And I was like, 40 minutes, and she's like, oh, well, I'm 20 minutes from Madeline, so it'd be an hour, you could get the bus, and I was like, nah, I'm good, I'll just wait for Zeke to get it, because me, Imogen and Follower, not friends, not happening. Sorry, Imogen Follower, it's just not a match, as friends, I mean. Well, guess not anything else either. I keep getting sidetracked. Throughout Saturday, after we did that, we went to my house here and tried to play Delta in multiplayer, which I previously played with Nikki and Madeline online. I don't think I've ever mentioned Nikki before. Also, we use Parsec, which is like, other people can use your computer even though they're not with you. Nikki is a person who I was friends with and sat with us at lunch, and then I started to hate him because he would copy me, like a lot. He would repeat, like, all the jokes I said, all the time. Like, there's this thing where if someone said fuck you, I would go, who's you? Obviously they weren't saying fuck you seriously. He did that a lot, but it wasn't just that, it was every joke. I didn't bring in a bag to school, he didn't bring in a bag to school, fucking like anything. I can't really remember it because it was 2 years ago, but like, still, well, maybe 1 year ago. I don't know, man. I'm not very good with time. As you can tell, I haven't made one of these for like 2.5 weeks. So we tried to play that, but it kept crashing and fucking up. Whatever. And then we made Zeke do Bandersnatch. He started it at my mum's house and we made him finish it. It was really cool. We saw like every ending, I'm pretty sure. What else happened? Oh, Zeke's family invited us over for a barbecue, so we did that. It was very cool. Oh me. I specifically got extra food for Hugh and I, the disgusting vegetarian. Alan, Zeke's dad, said that I should try pineapple on my burger because he does, and so I did, and it was actually pretty good. It was weird, but it was good. What else did we do? And then we like played Mario Party and shit, which I'd never played before, but it was actually pretty good. And then Zeke's dad drove us home, and it was funny because he was like, oh, Mum says I have to be back by 10, but she's not even in, and even if I got back like 10 minutes later, she won't care, so we can finish this game. And Zeke's mum was like, oh, but she's trusting you, and it's like, she's so Christian, it's mad. So driven home, then the next day was the Sunday and I went to Madeline's and it was very cool, and I'm about to see what films we watched. But what I do remember about that day is when I was there I asked Madeline if I could come over the next day, 2 consecutive days, and she said maybe, which is much better than anything else because usually it's just like no, and I haven't asked in like a million years because I just assume she's going to be dead. But she said maybe, and that's a large improvement. Oh yeah, we watched Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, which we actually watched in a lounge. We've never watched anything in the lounge before. Why? Big TV, very cool. Instead we sit on her bed with her shitty laptop. I don't know, it's just a vibe, as you would say. And we finished Midsummer. I don't really like it. I thought it would mean more the second time, because when I first watched it I wasn't really into horror. I'm still not in psychological horror now, really. But it just meant nothing to me. I like Will Poulter though, but he wasn't even as good in that, because he had barely character. And we also watched Legally Blonde, which I enjoyed more than I thought I would. See, the difference between British 2000 films is they're so cringe, they're painful. And Americans ones are just bad and funny. Because yesterday, when I went there, I went to hers after school yesterday. We watched Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, a very British film, and it was fucking awful. It had Aaron Taylor-Johnson before he was hot, and it's not good. And then on the Monday, I think I stayed at home and I did nothing, because Madeline was like, oh, I don't actually want to do anything. I was like, okay, let's chill. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I stayed at my mum's and didn't come here. I might have come here? I don't think I did though. So, that was that. Who knows? Then, last weekend, what I did was, I can always tell what I've done by the films I watched. Oh yeah, I did nothing. It was really weird, because on the Saturday, I think it was unknown whether I was going to be doing shit or not, but it might have just been a no. Well, I knew I was doing nothing on Saturday, so stayed at home here with Dad and watched Billy Elliot. Billy Elliot and Challengers. Billy Elliot's pretty good. Challengers was, ugh. And I was kind of rotting that day. I don't know why. And then the next day, I was meant to be doing shit with Kieran and Molly, and for some reason, I didn't. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. I just texted them being like, oh, I could. I just didn't want to. It's really, really rare that I don't want to socialise. Very rare. So, that was weird. And that day I watched Romeo and Juliet, the 1968 version, where the girl is very pretty. A lot of films came out in 1968. And A Christmas Carol, the 1999 version with Patrick Stewart, which I prefer Romeo and Juliet. But I only did it because that was my revision. The next day was my test, and I think I did okay. That was on Monday. Was that last Monday or this Monday? That was the Monday that just came. And I've started my GCSEs now. So far I've done English, which was fine, computer science, which was fine, science, which was fine. I do foundation, so of course it's fine. You can't fail. I did maths, which was okay. So, yeah. I watched a lot of films on Tuesday, because I woke up. I keep waking up really weird times. The other day, starting with the weekend, it was 10 AM, and the next weekend day it was 8 AM, and then the next day it was what was it? I wrote it down so I couldn't forget. Oh yeah, 6. Don't know why. Very weird. Next day 5:30. And the next day 5:20. And this day 6:20 again. So far I've had a graph that goes. Something that happened recently is Imogen Followell again. Madeline was unsure whether she liked Imogen Followell in that way, and I was very against this, but did not say anything because it would be selfish things. And then yesterday, the other day, Madeline was like, oh, you know how I was unsure about this thing with Imogen? Well, she texted me being like, do you want to be my girlfriend? But it seemed like a weird joking with a stranger. It was like, do you want to be the blank to my blank? And then I was like, ask her if she's serious. And it was serious. But Madeline said unsure. But I said I wanted to talk to her about it. I said I want to talk to her about something, and then she was like, oh, I don't know if I'll say yes. And I was like, well, I wanted to talk to you about that, so... And then yesterday, I went to Madeline's, and I spoke to her about it, and what I want to say is, like, Imogen Followell, impossible to be friends with for me, so it will drive a wedge between our friendship, and that is not good, as we are, like, basically attached. We're literally a Jack and Harriet. That's a reference to people from my school. I always joke about them. So, it would ruin our friendship. Every day we do this thing where we like hold hands when we talk. I'd probably not be able to do that. When I go to Madeline's house and watch films, I hug her. Probably wouldn't be allowed to do that. I'd barely see Madeline, because obviously Imogen would become priority. This is purely selfish, by the way. I know that, I am self-aware. But it's true. And I was like, don't really want that to stop, I quite enjoy watching films. And then I was like, the other day, Imogen compared her mum being physically abused to the point of seizure to the anime Bungo Stray Dogs. Who the fuck does that? I don't even know what this anime is, but she does not shut off about it. I've got to see if this thing's stopped recording, because it does that every 25 minutes. No, I still got like 14 minutes or 13. But, weird thing to do, don't do that. And also she does not know how to clean under her nails. I said this to Madeline as well. It's weird, because I can see that Madeline is like truly debating this in her mind. Well, unsure, I mean. Because it's like, I don't know if I will say yes. I don't know if I won't. Oh, and I also said that saying yes just because you know that you can stop dating her, which is something she said, is cruel. It's just cruel. Even someone like Imogen that I don't like is cruel. Dating someone who obviously likes you and you don't know if you like them is cruel. You'll get their hopes up, they'll think you love them when you don't. It's evil. Don't ever do that. It's fucking evil. Ever. So yeah, I said that as well. Probably a little less forcefully. I actually compared it to Dave from Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, because he was taken on a date just to be used as a attraction piece to win a guy back. Oh, I just realised I'm still wearing my school tie, so you can probably find my school. I'm leaving in 4 weeks, who gives a fuck? And who the fuck is going to come to this shitty town to stalk me? I'm not even that interested. I never even get any views. Well, this is mostly for me, to be honest. I don't know what I want out of these. I do want people to watch these, but also I kind of like making it for myself because I like looking back, and that's why I share so much personal shit, because I know no one's watching these, so it's fine. Oh, I want to talk about Jack and Harriet. The thing I always do is I'm just like, I make jokes about them being in love or something. Well, I used to. I don't really anymore. I just go, oh my god, Jack and Harriet, my favourite. But apparently he wanted to stop he wanted to like hang out with her a little less because they were too good of friends. Like they were too close or something, which is just weird. It doesn't make any sense. We're too good of friends, we've got to stop being friends, and now me and Madeline keep joking about it. Because like I'll hold her hands at break and I'll be like, oh, too close, can't be friends anymore. I might tell her that. Oh no, I can't, because Izzy told me this in confidence. I did that to Izzy today. I'm pretty sure I said in a previous video about Bolton being a person we walked with to school, me and Hugh, and then he became all touchy around some girl in a not good way, as in a thigh and ass. And I was telling Izzy about it, because she's like, oh, I want to know, and I understand that feeling. I hate when people don't tell me gossip, it's painful. I had sympathy. So yeah, I probably like missed out half a sentence there, but I don't care. With the Imogen and Madeline thing, this was actually making me anxious because I do not want to lose my friendship with Madeline. It's very important to me. Wow, I sound really cringy. And it gave me anxiety feelings, which... Oh. Sorry, I think there was a slight pause thing because my computer died. Well, it didn't die. My storage became full, so it's probably like a weird cut. Anyway, the words just came out because I was like sat there and it just came out and it was really strange. So it was like I didn't even do it, it just happened for me. And then after I said all this shit, it's weird, I expected more of a reaction from Madeline because she had like nothing to say back to any of the points I made. And I was like, don't you think it's bad that all these things are selfish and I know they're selfish? And she's like, no. Which I thought was quite funny. And she did confirm she still loves me. Also, turn up the brightness a bit so now you can maybe see me better. Oh, the reason I'm doing this is because the lighting was in a perfect place in the hallway. And maybe that's a better backdrop. The lighting was in a perfect place in the hallway to just hit my eyes and get a really cool picture. And then instead of doing that, I did this instead. It's weird, there's much more than I thought I'd need to say. I didn't have any motivation to do this recently. And like a minute ago I've really had like creative motivation. I want to make this video about goth people and their subculture. I'm saying it like they're a race and have a little book to do sketches in. And I'm going to start it when I leave school, which is so soon, and I'm so happy. Thank fuck. Genuinely. I fucking hate school. I've got like a bite on my finger, I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah, yesterday I went to Madeline's, which is weird, because I haven't gone that round in a weekday in ages. We spent most of it hugging, because I was feeling slightly anxious feelings. Didn't tell her why yet, though. Oh, mate. It'd be weird if someone sees me doing this and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Spent, like, I was there for probably, like, maybe, like, 4:30 to 10:30. Okay, that's 6 hours. I would say in that 6 hours we probably spent like 5.5 of them doing affection in some way. It was sick. I'd say a majority of it was hugging as well because I needed it. Like we sat there for ages until like 7:30 or something. Just hugging and sometimes saying shit. And then we watched a film. We didn't even have our laptop on. Oh yeah, Angus Thung's Perfect Snogging. So yeah, that was that. The other day, with Father, I watched Mysterious Skin. I feel like everyone should watch it. It's not like massively crazy message, it's quite obvious, but I feel like you should still watch it because it's fucked. But you won't enjoy it, I just feel like you need to watch it, it's weird. Rewatched Parasite, which is not as good on the second watch at all, because all of the, like, anxiety is gone from it. Did I say everything? I'm pretty sure I've said everything. Like, what did I do today? I had a maths exam, then I did science, which was boring. Joe wasn't even there because he was doing citizenship. Did maths, which was boring, and Joe wasn't even there because he was doing citizenship. And I had English, which was boring. Today was shit. And then I did guitar, and I was actually annoyed in guitar. Because, it's just, he wanted to, like, part of it, he was, like, setting stuff up for other students, and that's okay, because that's his job. And today was not guitar club, it's just an extra thing he's doing for me, which is nice. And then he spent, like, 20 minutes, well, maybe quarter of an hour, 10 minutes to quarter of an hour, just chatting with the other Mr. Sir and showing him some shit guy called, like, John Steinbeck or something on YouTube. And it did honestly kind of annoy me, because, like, I willingly stayed back an extra hour when I kind of wanted to go home. So I thought, oh, I'll learn some guitar, I need to learn more, I need to get better. He taught me like 4 chords. Well, didn't even teach me them, like, he was just like, do these, because it was the end of a song. was like, great. I stayed back for an hour for you to show me 4 chords. Brilliant, thank you, for fuck's sake. And then I came back here. I've read comic very slowly because it's like, it's 8:10 now. I haven't done anything apart from read some comic, watch some film which was shit. Problem Easter was fucking terrible. Someone's gonna stab me for that. That's it. I ate, listened to a bit of music. Also, the comic's not girl. It's cool. I read most of it before, and then there was like another issue or something released, and I was like, that's probably why it didn't make any sense to me, because I didn't finish it. But I think I did, and I'm really confused whether I did or not, so I'm just rereading it, see if I did or not. I'm going to read some of it online, and some of it's physical, because some of it's in the school library. They had 1, 2 and 3, but 1 was gone, so I have 2 currently reading issues 1 to 5 online, and then I'm going to read volume 2, and then get volume 3. Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this, is fucking boring. I mean, most of my life's boring. Oh yeah, also before these I usually like fix myself a little bit, or like I at least brush my hair. I decided not to, because a moment ago I was feeling very, in the bathroom I'm gesturing to, confident about how I looked, and that was cool. I can't wait to dye my hair just like a silvery white colour like Florence Pugh in Thunderbolts or Rat Bag. And I'm gonna have piercings, and it will be sick, and I'll do all my art things and my music things, because college, singing, dancing, all that shit. That sounded figurative, it's literal. I think that is all. This weekend I think I'm going to Madeline's on Saturday? Maybe Sunday? I forgot which day it is. Well, probably going there. I mean, because there's always that little second of uncertainty. I don't know what I'm going to do the other day. Maybe I'll do shit with Molly and Kieran. Because earlier, in English, Kieran was like, we should do shit. And it's weird, because I didn't think he really cared for doing stuff with me, but he actually seemed like he wanted to. And he was like, have you played Deltarune? And I was like, of course I have, I love it. No, what he was saying is like, it's coming out soon. I was like, yeah, I know, it's my fucking favourite. And then he was like, have you played Hollow Knight? I was like, yes, I fucking love Hollow Knight. He's like, what about Balatro? I was like, this is like another person telling me about Balatro, because I saw it somewhere on the internet saying it was great, and Zeke said it was great, but it just looks like a card game, and I don't know why it looks interesting. So I'm going to play some anyway. Also, he didn't really tell me it's great, but he just like wouldn't stop talking about it. That's Zeke, I mean. So I downloaded it, and I haven't played it yet, but I might in a minute after I finish this. Sorry, how much has this got left? Oh, I've got a short while, I've got 7 minutes. I think that's all, if I'm honest. Yeah. That's all for me. Let me have a look if there's anything else interesting we did. I still want to know what I did on the 5th of May. I think I stayed at Mum's house and did nothing, but I don't really know. I'm scrolling back. Yeah. Oh, you came over to my mum's. I remember that. I was putting up, I was like doing some of my little posters, and he texted me. He was like, I'm coming over soon, because we texted earlier like saying he was going to come over, but then he was like, I'll come over later, and not for very long. So like, I forgot. It's weird with Hugh recently, because I've been doing less and less shit with him, and he started saying more and more cringe shit, and it's like, I'm just gonna stop asking to do shit with him and see if he says anything, because I don't know if he cares for doing shit with me, so yeah. Interesting. Okay. I think that's properly everything over the last few days. Exams, boring. Don't really care about talking about them. I think I did fine for all of them. I'll pass. Not amazingly well, but fine. And that is fine with me. In English, of course, I did better in Romeo and Juliet than Christmas Carol. I think I did on both of them. It was weird because it was a question on relationships between younger and older people, and like parents and children. And it was weird because in the P0, oh yeah, because I kept waking up really early. What I did is I got the bus to school instead of driving with Zeke. Oh yeah, I drive with Zeke now because Dad is poor. Because he's not really getting any money. Well, he's going to be getting money from benefits. But he can't work because it fucks with his head. So I go with Zeke in the morning, but on this particular day, I woke up really early and I got the bus to school so I could do P0. It's weird, never really got on the bus to school before. So that was an interesting experience. P0, before school thing where you revise English. And I basically did a question now that was like relationships between younger and older people and parents and kids. So it was weird because it's so perfect. Also, yesterday, in Zeke's car, his dad was in front of me, of course, because he's driving, and he scratched his head, and either dry scalp or dandruff went behind him and straight into my face and body, which was really cool. Not tons, but an amount. Oh, and then some lady was like hit off her bike by another car, not like badly, like just the front bit was nudged off by the back of the car, and then Zeke's dad ran out and made sure she was okay, which was very cool, which is a cool Christian thing, not an insane Christian thing. Although I don't suppose he did it because he's Christian, he just did it because he's nice. If I was older and driving, I'd probably do the same thing. But she seemed fine. She was actually laughing a lot. I guess it was adrenaline. And then the other lady who hit her by accident was crying. And then Zeke's dad drove us into school. And that was all. Also, Zeke and his sister seemed very unfazed by this. It was a strange situation. They just seemed like it was nothing. Which was really weird. I haven't said that to them yet. I haven't said it to anyone, I've kind of forgot. But yeah. Now I think that's all. Finally. Yeah. I'm gonna upload this. Maybe take that picture myself if the light's still in the same place. That will be all from me. Today is Thursday the 15th of May. It is 18 minutes past 8 PM. And I don't have an exam tomorrow. But I do have pretty boring lessons: science, maths, music, computer science, English. Whatever. A while ago I managed to have like 3 hours of music. I have 6 lessons because P6, which is cool. Okay. Wait 1 second, did I watch any more interesting films? No. That was all. I had to make Grandma die. No, I was having millions before Grandma dies. It was fine. And that's it. I love you all. I love future me. Bye.